Welcome to It's Tool Time, episode 9. Today we're going to talk about supplements and throwing out your scale. It's so true though, because I know I'm not the only one that hears it, so... Hey guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm so excited to run through some of these questions with you guys and give you some answers, but I want you to submit your questions. I want to see what you want to know so I can answer yours also. So at the end of this video, it's going to tell you exactly how to do that. Submit your question. I can't wait to answer it on one of the next shows. So our first question comes in from Snapchat, and it just says supplements. Like, what do I do? BCAAs, creatine, protein. She's pretty much just asking, like, I don't know where the heck to start and what is important, right? So the top kind of supplements for me that I take every day, I make sure that I have a good lean protein, right? For me, if you guys just want a quick protein that you can just run out and get, Quest brand that you can get at GNC or any, vitamin shop or whatever, that's a great brand. I really like their salted caramel flavor. It's really, really good. BCAAs I think are a must. Well, especially if you're working out, because branched chain amino acids basically are going to help repair your muscles in between workouts, right? So if I'm doing bis and tris, as soon as I stop doing a bicep exercise and I move on to do a tricep exercise, my bis are already trying to repair themselves. So what BCAAs do is they really get in there, they repair your muscle, they keep you from being sore, and it really just helps the muscle repair fully and you have a better recovery. So I totally think that those are really important. The other one that's important is an omega, just for your joints, helps you feel good. I really like pre-workout because it just gives me that extra oomph going into the gym when I'm about to go crush it. And I really like, my favorite pre-workout would be Hide or C4 Ripped. So Hide is just extremely high in caffeine. C4 Ripped actually has a thermogenic in it, so it makes you sweat a lot more while you're working out, and it's their new pre-workout. So that's my favorite there. The other thing is milk thistle. That's another supplement that I use. It's good for people who use a lot of supplements and it might not feel the same as it used to. So, the first time that you had coffee and it was like the best thing that ever happened to you, but now it's not the same. It doesn't have the same effect. Well, that's because receptors in your body have dulled. So milk thistle helps repair those receptors so you feel the caffeine or other supplements, you feel it just like you used to. So those are my top supplements that I use, so you guys can just grab those. Order on Amazon. That's where they're the cheapest. Next question. What should a day's worth of meals and snacks look like for beginners? So I'm just going to run you through what I did when I first started. Breakfast was really just oatmeal with some almond butter, like a tablespoon of almond butter and a scoop of vanilla shake mix. Snacks for me is just having a single tuna packet. Then lunch would be like tilapia and green beans and a half a cup of brown rice. Then 3 hours later, I would have maybe a chicken breast and a cup of peas and another half a cup of brown rice. And then 3 hours later, I would have say shrimp and spinach and a cup of sweet potatoes cooked. And then later at night, I would just have 2 cups of egg whites cooked with mushrooms and peppers. Pretty simple stuff. You just want to make sure that you have all your compounds of healthy fats, and for snacks that are really good, almonds, avocado, just get those fats in on your snacks and just have complete meals at 3 hours. Because what you really want to do as a beginner is get your metabolism running, because before I first started eating healthy, I was eating several times a day, but it was early in the morning and then late at night or somewhere in between, but it wasn't ever on schedule. You want to make sure that you have scheduled eating time so your metabolism keeps running all day long, which is going to burn more calories, burn more fat for you. All right, next question comes from Hannah. I normally don't do this, but I recently started watching your video and seeing you on Facebook. I know you said healthy food is a big part of eating right. I never eat breakfast and I get up at 6 a.m. and don't eat until 12 p.m. I'm a substitute teacher, so I can only eat at certain times. I don't even get home until 5 p.m. and I just eat everything in sight because I feel starved. What would be your best opinion on what I can do to help myself? All right, Hannah. Oh my gosh. When you wake up in the morning, and this goes for all of you guys out there who are, taking a couple hours to have your first meal. Your metabolism never even got a chance to start for the day, okay? You need like 150 to 200 calories to get your metabolism started. So, what's happening here is your metabolism's dead, right? And then you eat a little bit at lunch and then you come home and you eat everything. So then that just like packs it on late at night because your metabolism doesn't run all day and then you're shoving all this food into your body at the end of the day. So what you need to do is when you first wake up 5 minutes earlier and make a shake or make some oatmeal. It takes like a minute in the microwave. All right, eat something when you get up. So for me, most of the time I'm always like running on the go. I eat a lot of the times while I'm getting ready. So even if that's like making a bowl of oatmeal, put in some protein powder in it, mix it in some almond butter and eat that like as you're doing your hair and doing your makeup. Like figure something out. And then 3 hours later, so at like 9 o'clock, you're going to want to have like a small snack. So while your kids are taking a bathroom break or doing whatever, maybe have a Quest bar or have something that you can eat quickly, but you want to have something then too, or an apple. So eat an apple, that's just sliced up. Do something that keeps your metabolism running, right? Or pre-make a shake. And when your kids, go to the bathroom or do whatever, or in between class periods, you can have that shake, keep your metabolism running. And then you eat at noon, and then your body should be okay for that 5 hours. But because you're not eating any food, that's why you're feeling like you're starved at the end of the night. So have another, snack if you can on your way home. And then once you get there, then cook yourself a healthy meal or have a meal that's already prepared for you that's waiting there that you can eat instead of just finding stuff that's in the cabinets because you're tired and because you haven't ate all day and you're starved to death. So you just empty the cabinet and empty all the chip bags, trying to find something that's going to make you feel good, that's going to fill your stomach. So, definitely doing that, I think, is going to help you. It's going to help you lose weight right off the bat just because your metabolism is going to be running all day long instead of from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. when you go to bed. So try that out. All right, next question. How long did it take for you to start seeing results? Because I feel like I'm doing everything right, eating clean and doing an hour of CrossFit workout, half hour of cardio, or half cardio, half Olympic lifts, but I get so discouraged when I don't see a change on the scale, like I'm doing all this work and sacrificing for nothing. So this is one of my favorite questions right here because you can tell this girl's obviously working her butt off, right? It's like she's doing half cardio in an hour, half Olympic lifts. She's working her butt off, but she's not seeing a change on the scale. Well, one of two things is happening here, and it can be both. So because you're working out so much and your workout is so intense, you might not be eating enough. So, you should be eating like 1,600, 1,800, 2,000 calories, depending on where you're at, where your expenditure really is. I have a feeling that you're not getting that in because you're wanting to see results so bad that you're not eating enough for what your body is expending going through these really hard workouts. The second thing is you are working out, you just told me I'm doing Olympic lifts. Your body is building muscle, okay? The scale does not tell you, it does not give you like a realistic picture of what your body is, right? So it's weighing you. Muscle is more dense than fat, right? So like if this is 5 pounds worth of muscle, 10 pounds worth of fat, it's double the size of this, pretty much. So when you're standing on the scale's telling you, okay, this is how much you weigh, but really, what is the density of your body in muscle mass compared to fat? So I really want you to to start measuring yourself, start doing your measurements, right? Because as you begin to build muscle, as your body becomes more fit, it shrinks this way, right? Everything tightens up and it shrinks. But if you're standing on a scale, it doesn't tell you that. So for me, I looked the same when I was weighing like 130 and I was like 30% body fat. Then, you know, I look way better now at 140 and like 15% body fat than I did, you know, then. And the scale says I'm heavier, but actually I look like I'm 30 pounds lighter than what I did at 130. So I just want to tell you that the scale's a liar. You should throw it away. You should go off of a handheld body fat measurer. So you can get one of those on Amazon and go off your measurements. Because for me, measurement tracking, when I was tracking, you know, my waist, my arms, neck, thighs, calves, waist, bust, then you can really see how much your body is shrinking and getting smaller. But to us, it's like at the end of the day, we think, oh, I have to get on the scale and see how much I weigh. Well, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you want to feel good in those jeans. Losing inches is what makes you feel good in those jeans. You know, it's not like the weight dropping down because you're building muscle. So I just want to show you the difference here, that it doesn't make any sense to step on a scale, especially if you're weight training, because you're going to go up in weight, right? You're going to go up. You're going to build muscle. You're going to be heavier, but you're going to look way better. So throw out the scale and opt for a body fat measurer or some measuring tape, and tell me how you start doing different then. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to share this if you feel like this video helped you at all. Please comment below with all of your feedback and make sure to follow me on Snapchat so you can see how crazy I really am.